What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Cajun Boy 2700, coming back at you with another video, and today is the day we are going to be talking about the Royal Rumble, and not just talking about the participants that are already in the Rumble. We'll also be talking about some twists and surprises you also might see in this year's Royal Rumble. So yes, in the Royal Rumble this year, these are the following superstars have already declared to be into or enter this year's Royal Rumble. We have Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, The New Day, Chris Jericho, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, Seth Rollins, The Undertaker, Dean Ambrose, The Miz, and Dolph Ziggler. And out of those 13 superstars, the odds are, or the overall favorite of the Royal Rumble so far is, in fact, The Undertaker. Which, I have to say, The Undertaker, his promo this past Monday night was pretty convincing. The following quote is from The Undertaker: "I dug 29 holes for 29 souls." Thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I have so far on the Royal Rumble entries. Stay tuned and I will get to you some of the surprise superstars that I think you might see in this year's Royal Rumble. Welcome back, everybody, and let's get started with the list. First up on my surprise entry list of this year's Royal Rumble, I have Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal, I believe he might be in this year's Royal Rumble because there was talk early, or late I shall say, last year about Shaquille O'Neal maybe there for WrestleMania 33. And I believe this will be a good way to get him involved with a match with the Big Show. The Big Show calls to enter the Rumble. The Big Show could be the person to throw him out, or Shaquille could throw Big Show out, and that could start a little fuse, or light a fuse underneath the two of them, and hopefully we might have a little match for WrestleMania between the two. It could be in the pre-show or something like that. I don't know, something like that. That's what I thought. Next up I have on the list is Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe has been in NXT for a very long time now, and I believe it is time for him to get his call up to the main roster, and what better way to do it than enter the Royal Rumble? And who knows, he might go a little ways into the Royal Rumble. Maybe have him kind of like AJ Styles. AJ Styles came in third, and he went all the way to, like, I don't know, he lasted a long time in the Royal Rumble, that's all I'm saying. So everybody was able to see him and get to know AJ Styles if you weren't already familiar with him, which I was, because I watched him in TNA and stuff, and New Japan and all that. So yeah, that would be a good way to get Samoa Joe's foot into the door of the WWE main roster. Next up I have on the list is Nakamura. Nakamura too, even though he is the NXT champion right now, he could still come into the Royal Rumble, you know, just get him out there, kind of like Kevin Owens. Like when Kevin Owens was the NXT champ, he did a little feud with John Cena, something like that. Even if it can't be at Royal Rumble, it could be during someone's match, maybe a Kevin Owens and Nakamura feud between Nakamura and Kevin Owens, kind of like they did with John Cena. I'll watch that. I would love to watch that. So yeah, that's kind of like my people that I believe might have a chance to be a surprise entry, or they're kind of a surprise, but they're kind of an expected entry into the Royal Rumble. Now, a surprise entry that I have that could possibly happen, considering it has been close to 6 months since his injury back in July, which is Finn Balor. I believe Finn Balor could be a entry into this year's Royal Rumble. It'll be a good way for him to come back. The crowd will be shocked. It'll be like, ah, maybe enter at the lucky number 29. Who knows? Like Edge did back in 2010 when he won the Royal Rumble. So yeah, I believe Finn Balor might be also a good surprise entry. That'll be a good little curveball that WWE could throw at us. So yeah, I got Finn Balor. Now the next three, there was talk about one of them, maybe two, and I don't know, just because I put him down as my third one. But I'm just going to get my favorite wrestler of all time out of the way. Since it is in San Antonio, Texas, could be a possibility Shawn Michaels might enter the Royal Rumble. I hope he does, just to see him back in the ring again. It'll be great to just see him back in the ring, and I'm sure that crowd over there will start doing the "You Still Got It" chant whenever he probably throws somebody out or gives them a sweet chin music, or who knows, maybe go on top of the turnbuckle and drop an elbow on whoever. But yeah, I think Shawn Michaels will be a very, very good entry into the Royal Rumble. So yeah, Shawn Michaels. Even though he has said, especially this past week on Raw, he did say that he will never wrestle again, or he's going to show the people how to stay retired, which I don't want him to show us how to stay retired. I want him to be back in the ring and wrestling again for his real final time. So yeah, that was Shawn Michaels. Next up on my list, I have Kurt Angle. I believe Kurt Angle will be a great surprise for the Royal Rumble. A lot of people will probably enjoy it. They will enjoy it so much that they'll pick up where we left off whenever Kurt Angle left, with him coming out to his entrance music and us still chanting, "You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck," and you know how the rest goes. So yeah, I think that'll be a good entry, or a good surprise entry. And kind of like just show up and kind of like start a feud and hopefully have a little match at WrestleMania as well, or come back to WWE as a full-time wrestler. Kurt, we still love and miss you. Just come on back, kind of like the Olsen twins to Fuller House. Just come on in. So yeah, Kurt Angle. And then finally, the last superstar on my list, who recently arguably had the greatest match ever in professional wrestling, is no other than the Cleaner, Kenny Omega. Now, Kenny Omega is one of the probably most well-known superstar in New Japan Pro Wrestling, ROH, any indie company, you name it. He's been through it. He's seen it. Yeah. So, I think it's time. Kenny, I know you don't like the storylines and all that other stuff that WWE creates, but WWE Universe wants you to come in just to see how it is. Maybe start a little faction with Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, all them guys. Get the Bullet Club back together. And who knows? We could do kind of like a little thing, kind of like a few years ago when WWE did the Nexus versus WWE. Kind of do something like that in a way. And you could do the Bullet Club versus WWE. That'd be great. I would love to sit down and watch that all day. I could watch that all day. But yeah, Kenny Omega is well known for saying how WWE sucks on ROH. I remember watching one show and he said, "Oh, I'll never go to WWR," or something like that. He said some other words that I'm not going to say on my YouTube channel. But yeah, he's one of the guys that he's just so great. I mean, if you watched his Wrestle Kingdom 11 match, it was amazing. I watched it the full I think it was like 49 minutes of it, and it was just amazing. Some of the stuff he did. He did a springboard moonsault off of the top rope and went over the barricade. It was crazy. Like, we need this guy in WWE. We need him. So, Kenny, please come. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, guys. That's all I have to say about my surprise entries to the Royal Rumble. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't feel free to drop a like down below. And if you haven't done so before, you could subscribe. I'll probably have a little thing up here. And, yeah, if you have any questions or have any comments about what you think about my surprise entries, feel free to fill them down in the description box, or not the description box, the comment box down below, and I will love to answer them. If you have anything to say, I'm very friendly. I'm always on my computer right here, so I'll be able to talk to you guys as much as I can. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to subscribe for more content, click right here. And if you want to watch my latest video, click right here. And if you would like to watch more of my WWE videos, click right here. See you guys next time.